What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode on Keeping It Real with Credit live session, live and direct. Guys, I apologize once again for that technical difficulty, but we're back at it again, right? This is not going to stop us. We're not going to let this beat us, right? So, welcome back to those of you guys new to this channel. Please consider subscribing because on this channel, we talk anything and everything regarding credit, personal finance, tips and tricks on real estate, automotive, investments, you name it. You're definitely going to go ahead and find it here. And the purpose of this channel is to go ahead and, not only continue to provide this free education, but also to go ahead and create this community, right? Where we can all share from our experiences, learn from our experiences. That way we can get a better hold and understanding as to how we can go ahead and maneuver around our personal credit and consumer credit, right? Our credit and how we can able to and how we're able to leverage that to go ahead and meet our financial goals, right? Because I believe that credit shouldn't just be used for just to buy your home or your next car, right? Because at the end of the day, those things cost money. And unless you use it correctly, they're not going to make you money. So hopefully we can go ahead and learn a lot from that. Guys, the number on the screen that you see there is our number, our direct number right here in the office, which is 888-408, option number one. And feel free to call anytime during this video to go ahead and ask your question or to schedule your free evaluation. Now, what is a free evaluation or what does it include? Well, a free evaluation includes a detailed analysis on what's on your credit report, right? So it's for 20 minutes of your time. One of my credit analysts is going to go ahead and review your recent copy of your credit report, kind of identify those items that are negatively impacting your score, why they're negatively impacting your score, and we do a full scan from your name and personal info down to the account details and inquiries. And based on that, we're able to build a plan of attack, let you know, and give you some realistic expectations. And if you do decide to hire us for your credit restoration needs, you're more than welcome to, because with that information, we're able to give you pricing. Our pricing is based on how many negative items or the amount of work that has to be done on your credit. We do not break the bank. We have affordable payment plans, and we've been able to remove anything and everything from a credit report. And I must add, unlike other companies, we're able to go ahead and dispute all items all at once on a month-to-month basis. So, for example, if you're a client and we do the evaluation, we uncover that you have 42 negative items, right? We're going to dispute all 42 all at once. By doing this strategy, you're going to be done a lot quicker than if you go to another company. So, for example, out of the 42 items, that company may only dispute 5 or 10 at a time. So even though the cost may be a little bit cheaper, you're going to be in the program a little bit longer. Our most difficult clients stay with us no more than 4 to 6 months. And in a lot of occasion, actually, in the past few months already, we've been getting some great results of people finishing in the first month or two, right? And hopefully, I'm gonna go ahead and reshare one of the reviews that we got from a fellow veteran. And I just love sharing this type of news and some results as well, so you guys get a better idea as to what we're able to do. Other than that, guys, please, I encourage you guys to go ahead and submit your questions on the chat, because this is what this is for, to go ahead and have me answer any of all your questions regarding your credit. And on the description below, the very first link, if you don't have time to call for whatever reason now, you're able to schedule a free evaluation with the link below. You put your information and you get a text message from me. Yes, my number, my line, and I will text back if you do. And I'll text you the link and I'll send you an email regarding all the things that you need to do to prepare, so that by the time your scheduled evaluation is set, you'll be ready with all the information that we need so that we can go ahead and move forward. And you'll take home also a full credit report analysis. All right, guys. So with that being said, let's get on with the topic. So once again, since we're doing this again, I wanted to go ahead and share some results, right? A testimonial here from a fellow veteran, Mr. Collins. He stated on his testimonial, credit card approval. In the beginning, I must admit I was a little bit skeptical about the credit repair services. Honestly, I could have done the same approach myself, which I did with some fair results. However, my level of expertise was limited, therefore leading up to me discovering you guys on YouTube. And yet it still had taken me 3 months to finally employ your services. And I'm here now to say, because of you guys, I've been approved for a credit card with a limit of $16,200. Thank you very much. And he was so kind to give us a picture, right, of that pre-approval. He got approved for $16,200 from Navy Federal Credit Union. I actually have Navy Federal Credit Union. Whether you're a service member or a veteran, you're familiar with Navy Federal Credit Union. They're a great credit union, and for service members or whatnot, or government employees. And they're a great bank, great interest rates, and a lot of great benefits. However, this guy was in our program for just 2 months or so, and he got approved for this amount. So I think that's a great return on investment, considering how short he was in our program, how little he paid, and the return on investment was this, and possibly even more from other credit cards. So now, if you strategically use this money correctly, or maybe just have it as a savings or however you're going to use it, you're able to use other people's money now, right, to generate you additional sources of income, right, that you can add to whatever you have now on a month-to-month basis. So this things right here is what gets me excited. It's what we usually strive for. And thank you so much to my processing team, if they're listening to me right back here. So thanks a lot, guys. With that being said, I want to go ahead and take care of some shout outs, and then we're going to go over some more results, some more education, and something that I kind of wanted to share with you guys and get some when it comes to that. So DH mentioned, does it matter how many years of credit you have in order to buy or rent a home or get a car? I know the question is a bit broad, but for example, I only have 3 years of credit. Doesn't matter. No, that's a pretty good amount, particularly when, for example, if you're buying a car, what the bank, the financing company is going to be looking for more specifically is if you have any car credit, meaning have you had any cars in the past financed or leased on your credit report? And they want to take a look at how you've handled it, right? If you're a person that from every car that you've had, you've never missed a payment, then chances are you're going to get approved for that, because they're able to see in their proof on how you've been able to manage this type of debt, right, when it comes to your vehicle. And the same for homes. There's a lot of first-time home buyer programs. They vary, but for the most part, 3 years of credit, that's a pretty good amount. That shouldn't hold you back. And particularly, what really holds you back from a home is, looking at your debt to income ratio, right? What are your payments out there? What are you paying as far as your bills, as far as what's in your credit report, and what's coming in as far as income, or what's classified as income. So there's several different factors and stuff like that, but mostly mortgages are they're gonna look at your credit score, and they're gonna get the highest one and cancel that out, the lowest credit score and cancel that out. Whatever remaining score is on there, whether it's Equifax, TransUnion, Experian, that's a score that they're gonna go by for the financing, for your mortgage. So something to keep in mind, something to gauge. You want to make sure that all your scores are on point across the agencies, and you should be good on there. That being said, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Welcome for those of you guys that are coming into the video. Make sure to drop your comments and questions below. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and move on with this. So this one is an interesting, now that we're on the topic of mortgages. This right here is some results that we've gotten really recent from one of our clients. And by the way, this page here is just basically a printout of what we have access to, what we give our clients on a month-to-month basis. We have a full transparent approach, and this kind of dictates how much your scores went up and what specifically happened with the account that caused that. This only one account. This was a pretty short file, straightforward, but this one is from Freedom Mortgage. So this person right here got an increase on Experian, 12-point increase on 652, 55-point increase on Equifax to a 712, and a 53-point increase on TransUnion for a 710, which is great, only because we disputed a late payment that they had on the credit report, and we was able to reverse that late payment like if it never happened. So this individual sold their home, right? They sold their home, but I guess in the process, they didn't annotate or jot down a payment that they supposedly made. We found out that they did make it. We sent out the proof, and we was able to reverse that late payment. That was the cause of these point increases. That's going to be great. 35% of your credit score has to do with payment history, and so these things really do matter. If you're able to reverse a late payment, then it can only mean good for you. So hopefully that helps you guys when it comes to understanding those particulars. All right, guys, let me see here. All right, guys. So now on to another topic that I kind of want to talk about. I still have some more results here that I want to share with you guys. But guys, I've been trying to find out how else can I expand my reach and as far as to helping out everybody, helping out I just want to be able to help out everybody, right? Not only to get a better understanding, but if I can help you get an understanding and maybe facilitate or help you guys improve your credit, then that's only a win-win, I guess, for everybody that would be involved. With that being said, guys, I know if you guys been watching some of my videos, you've seen some of the artwork that we have here in the office. Thankfully donated by our good friend and artist Victor Gosa. He made the Monopoly one, the a few more artworks on here, the Money Moves Miami piece that we have here, and he's also made this that I wanted to share with you guys. He's also made these gold bars right here, right? Which is pretty awesome, right? And the cool thing is that on all his artwork, I'm not sure if I explained it to you guys before, but on all his artwork right here, these numbers, these huge numbers, he has them across all his art pieces. These numbers right here really represent how many minutes I think it is that how many days, I'm sorry, how many days has he been living at the completion of the artwork. So every artwork has a different number, right? And he puts on there how many days he's been living by the completion of that artwork, which is pretty cool, right? So everything is numbered, and obviously this is one of his pieces that we had donated to us, and we was kind of brainstorming on some ideas, right? Because obviously he does great work. We want to go ahead and show him some love, but we wanted to integrate this with like a fundraiser. And this fundraiser right here would be definitely going towards a good cause. The good cause would be we want to be able to go ahead and build a fund that'll help facilitate families, low income families, or just anybody that needs help, maybe paying a bill. Then because we know how detrimental that can be. 35% of your credit score, if that hits your credit, that can be very detrimental and very costly. Also, we want to go ahead and maybe raffle off or put together some sort of fundraiser so we can go ahead and help families or individuals that definitely need credit restoration services. So providing a credit of a few months of credit restoration services to provide that, right? So we want to be able to give back to the community in that way. So let me know what you guys think. Would you guys be willing to buy some of Victor Gosa's artwork or these gold pieces, and that money is going to be going to a good cause? Also, it's a pretty cool item to have on your desk, on your home, or whatever the case may be. We have a few stockpiled back up in there, and it looks great here in the office. But nonetheless, knowing that it's going to a good cause to help a fellow friend, family member, we'd love to be able to help you guys out in that regard. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below, or also in the chat on the side there. Let me know what you guys think, and we can go ahead and move forward with that. Other than that, guys, let's move on with some more results. So these results are pretty awesome here. This resulted in 5 items that got deleted and 3 accounts that got reversed. It got reversed from a late payment to a positive payment. One of the first accounts that got deleted was Care Credit, a Care Credit credit card. Care Credit is a credit card or a financing option that you get for any medical procedures, whether you're getting an operation done, plastic surgery, any ortho stuff done. You usually apply to Care Credit. They usually provide the financing for any medical procedure, even for your pets and stuff like that. So obviously this account was very detrimental. It had a few late payments, and I think was already getting charged off into collections, and we was able to remove it. So just to kind of give you guys a heads up, on Experian, this individual went up 147 points to a 693. On Equifax, he went up 78 points to a 631. And on TransUnion, he went up 92 points to a 636, right? Which is great. Care Credit was the one that got removed. AT&T Uverse got removed. Toyota Motor Credit got updated as far as a late payment. So that's on obviously his vehicle. And Florida Power and Light got removed. Florida Power and Light is the light company here in Florida. Provides power, home in Florida. and it got removed. Obviously, if you don't make a payment, they will put it on your credit report and so on and so forth, and that got removed in itself. These investigation results right here are in addition to that same credit profile where Key Recovery Inc. got deleted, Midwest Recovery Systems got deleted, and NTL Credit Management got deleted. Again, these are collection agencies that got removed within the first 30 days of being in our program. So, great results here. The customer is definitely happy. Still some work that needs to be done, because not only do we focus on removing credit, but we guide you, right? We guide you in the right direction, and we provide or introduce you guys to product or services that are designed and tailored to increasing or improving your credit score overall. So hopefully that does help in that regard. The next one I kind of wanted to touch up on is I kind of wanted to go back from talking about how we should treat collections, and collections as far as the phone calls that some of you guys are getting and asking me, how should I answer or not, or how should I go about this? Or some of the comments that I get is, hey, I've been I got a call from a collection agency. I didn't for some reason I didn't I did say my name. Am I in trouble? So it's okay. Let me get that clear. It's okay to say your name or admit to your name, because hey, it is your name. At the same time, if you have a popular name, there may be somebody else that has that name as well. But for the most part, that's pretty much the only information you want to get. At that point, you want to go ahead and gather as much information as you can from that collection agency, as their name, their point of contact, their name. If you were, maybe ask them, if I were to send you guys a letter, what's the address that I would send it to? You write that down. You get their name, phone number, if they have some sort of employee ID or whatever the case may be. From that point, you're gonna go ahead and ask them, hey, look, I'm not gonna go ahead and confirm any information that you have. Whatever information you have on your computer screen, please send it to that address. If I happen to get it for whatever reason, then I'll go ahead and respond back accordingly via a letter in black and white. And at this point, please do not call me ever again. If you have that in a recorded line and they still call you again for whatever reason, then they are in violation of the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. And what you need to do is contact your local consumer attorney ASAP to go ahead and get that rectified and situated for you. That right there is going to put you in a position where you're not divulging or so much information. You're not tying everything to yourself, but it's going to give you that time, it's going to give you that slack so that you can go ahead and properly send documentation, send the information, and respond back accordingly in black and white to some of these collection agencies. So hopefully that helps bring you some insight as to what can actually be done with that. So with that being said, guys, I want to go ahead and let me see here. I want to go ahead and end things right here, right now, to go ahead and help answer some of you guys' questions. Please, if you guys can, let me know what kind of questions you guys have regarding your credit. I'd love to take a look at your credit report and give you some realistic expectations, right, as to what we can do with your credit. With that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for the love and support. I hope you like the information on this video. I'm actually going to go ahead and put together another video right now here in the studio, and hopefully you would love that information as well. I think it's going to be very interesting, this topic. It's a topic that I've been researching for quite some time now, and hopefully it'll bring some value to you guys. Other than that, guys, make sure to call the number on the screen or schedule with the link in the description below. I'd love to hear from you guys soon, and thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with family and friends, and until the next